welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Aquarius for the first half of November 2019. I do realize that it is a little late, and I do apologize for that. I am going to put you guys ahead for the second half of November. If you're ever looking for a personal reading, you can find my information in the box below. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. If it does not resonate, don't make it fit. Toss it out. If it does, great. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. You can always check out your rising and moon sign for further details, as well as any other tarot readers on YouTube. They're all marvelous, and they may be picking up on different energies that I am at this time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull an Oracle of the Angels card just to kind of get the basis of the energies that you're going to be facing or are facing at this point. And then we'll go ahead and pull tarot and clarify from there. So what do we have for Aries for the first half of November 2018, please? Tell me what we have for Aries for the first half of November 2018. What messages do we have for Aries for November 2018? What messages do we have for Aries? Thank you. Strength. It's a pretty card. It's actually the cool. So I'll go ahead and read what that means in the book, just so you have a better understanding. It says, you have a vast reservoir of inner strength within you. Cast aside your doubts and feelings of insecurity and trust that you have what it takes to be victorious in this situation. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of what is being asked of you, but you will surprise yourself if you just trust and proceed confidently. And the affirmation for it is, I am strong enough to handle any challenge that comes my way. I believe in my strength and power. I have what it takes to succeed. Go Aquarius! That's a good message. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling regular tarot from the Illuminati deck just to get more messages for you. What do we have for Aquarius for the first half of November 2019, please? What messages do we have for Aquarius for the first half of November 2019, please? What messages do we have for Aquarius for the first half of November? Thank you. Wow, that flew. Okay, you have the Lovers. And the Seven of Cups right off the bat. I see you need to make a choice, or you have many options to choose from. Let's keep on going. What else do we have? There we go. You have the Chariot. Any other messages for Aquarius for the first half of November 2018, please? Any other messages for Aquarius for the first half of November 2019, please? I'll stop there. High Priestess, Four of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. That's about all I'm seeing right now. I do see that you have a choice. You may have many options when it comes to your love life. And I do think it most likely does pertain to either a soulmate or a love relationship, because the first card out here is the Lovers. Generally, when the Lovers comes out, it means that you need to make a choice between two people, two places, two things, two jobs, however it fits in your life. And then the Seven of Cups can either mean illusions or having many things to choose from, having one too many maybe things to choose from, and it's just gotten you in a state of what am I doing kind of a thing. However, you are moving forward. But I kind of think that you're moving forward alone. Don't know why I'm getting that quite right now, but let's move on and find out why. We also have the High Priestess in reverse, which means that you're not using your intuition for something. And I think the next card out genuinely specifies exactly that. The universe is trying to hand you your blessings, basically, is what this card means. They're trying to hand you your blessings, but you're too busy looking at those other cups that are on the ground instead of the big-ass shiny one right above your head. That's the way life is sometimes, right? Just gotta get through it. I don't think you're stuck in your head over any kind of situation, but you're not seeing something. You're not using your intuition to fully understand perhaps your options to move forward with. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers from the vice versa deck. Please clarify the lovers for Aquarius for the first half of November. Please clarify the lovers. Thank you. Okay, so this does have to do with some kind of emotional new beginning. You have the Ace of Cups. It can be a new, emotional endeavor that you're trying to achieve, dreams, goals, wishes. It could be a new emotional beginning with someone else. Multiple people from kind of what I'm seeing here, maybe. So let's see what your other choice is, though, because the lovers, like I said, it usually signifies a choice. So you have the Ace of Cups. Thank you. And the Queen of Swords. So you're choosing, basically, between new love, of which you have many options, or yourself. Who do you love first, right? Well, from past experience, I can tell you to love yourself first before you even proceed to find it in anyone else. Otherwise, it just flat out does not work out for you. So let's see what is the Seven of Cups? Please clarify the Seven of Cups for Aquarius for the first half of November 2019. Please clarify. Thank you. Oh, look at you. You came out in your reading. It's a star card. I love that side. It's gorgeous. And you got this side. This is the side that you got. So that is clarifying the Seven of Cups. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and pull cards to clarify each card here, and then we'll go ahead and look at what the meanings are for each and put it all together for you. Please clarify the Chariot for Aquarius. Just clarify the Chariot for Aquarius for the first half of November 2018. Please clarify it. Thank you. Wow, that was flying. The Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the High Priestess in reverse Aquarius for the first half of November 2018. The High Priestess in reverse. Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity. You're not seeing the truth and clarity in a certain situation. Please clarify the Four of Cups for Aquarius for the first half of November 2018. That fell out, guys. That wasn't me. That was me. Please clarify the Four of Cups for Aquarius for the first half of November 2018, please. What is it they're not seeing? What are you trying to offer to Aquarius that they're not picking up on? Clarify the Four of Cups. Please clarify the Four of Cups. 2 cards fell out. You have the well, the 4 of cups was clarified by the 4 cups. Ironic as that, as well as the King of Swords. Yes, it's the Queen. No, the Queen's up there. Okay, so yeah, that is the King of Swords. So 8. So the 8 of Swords could mean that you're not stuck in your head about a certain situation. It also does mean a mistake was made or jealousy is present. So please clarify the 8 of Swords for Aquarius. Oh, okay, there it goes. Excuse me. Which was the Death card. So it's either a new beginning or an ending. We'll see how it actually reads out in this particular deck, because this is the vice versa deck, and each side has, or I'm sorry, each card has 2 different sides to it. So we'll have to see what that one actually does mean, along with all the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and also pull the advice card for right now. Please give me an advice card for Aquarius for the first half of November 2019. What advice do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. Eight of Wands. 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Okay. So, like I said before, it looks like you have a choice to make of either a new beginning in love or an emotional fulfillment, or choosing yourself first, putting yourself first before any of your other options here. Let me go ahead and look at the book. I already know that the Ace of Cups can also mean self-love as well, which would also make sense as to why the Queen of Swords came out, because I believe that is also an air sign, which would correlate with you. It says, this is not a woman who suffers fools lightly, and her patience can wear quite thin quite quickly. But this doesn't mean that she has no heart. She is loyal to death. She is loyal unto death to those she loves, and once you are admitted into her inner circle, she is a true friend and ally. Unlike the King of Swords, who hides his emotions under a closed home, the Queen takes on the world face to face. So I think what's going on here is you're faced with the decision here. Do you downplay how you feel and how you perhaps see a certain relationship heading, or how you would like it to head, in order to accommodate somebody else? And then also clarifying the 7 of Cups is your card, the Star. A breakthrough is coming, more powerful than you imagined or dared to hope. Everything is falling into place. Harmony is being restored. Your task now is to receive the following blessings with a thankful heart. When you heed the calling of your highest self, you can expect miracles. So I think maybe that this card was indicating that you had a lot of maybe different illusions, assumptions perhaps, that maybe you you keep blocking yourself from moving forward because of those illusions or assumptions. However, I think that you received a message, because we also do have the Page of Pentacles here. Or you're getting clarity in order to move forward. And I think that's what this Page of Pentacles is actually bringing to you. So let's go ahead and read what he's about. He doesn't know yet how he wants to spend his life, but he can certainly see the fascination that wealth has for so many people. He is at home in the sensual realms of physical comforts, and it would be a shock to his system to do without them. To the outer world, he appears to be a youth who will settle down soon and begin to build his fortune. So I think ultimately you were just not using your intuition on seeing through a situation in order to bring, if you don't have harmony or balance within yourself, you cannot really bring it to somebody else. And I think that's kind of what this Page of Pentacles is saying, is that you're taking previously, before you decided to put yourself first, you were very much so eager to appease others or create illusions around perhaps what they brought to you or couldn't bring to you. The High Priestess in reverse is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Represents the gift of clarity. A new idea is divinely inspired and will lead to success. Grasp the sword of truth and vision. So, I think in realizing that or by putting yourself first, you were able to gain the clarity that you needed. That you weren't using your intuition about this certain person. By taking a step back and doing you, that kind of allowed you to also see the situation for what it truly was or is. Like I said, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, but let's go ahead and read what the Four of Cups means in this book, because like I said, it's all different. If things aren't going your way, or if life seems dull and meaningless, it's perfectly fine just to sit it out for a while. You don't have to accept every opportunity that's offered to you just because you're without direction at the moment. It's not a time to compromise your dreams. Do your best not to sulk or take your emotions out on others. Like the crab, it may be best just to scurry off and do your own until your spirits rise. Yeah, like I just said. I think you need to continue doing you in order to gain the clarity that you need in this situation. Let me see what also the King of Swords is saying. This is a man who has learned how to master his temper through long years of self-discipline. He thinks things through rather than acting impulsively. He is well respected as someone who can always be trusted to tell the truth, whether it's what you want to hear or not. His ideal of evil is to betray the trust of those who believed your word. He would never break an oath, and he is not likely to forgive an oath breaker. So I think maybe you didn't see somebody for who they really were. You weren't using your intuition on it. But I think, like I said before, by making this choice to take a step back and choose yourself first, find harmony and balance within yourself first, cut out the illusions that may have been dragging you or keeping this blocked, or keeping it from moving forward. Because the page of Pentacles is the slowest page of them all. Pentacles is grounded energy, it's earth energy, and it's the slowest out of all four elements. So I think while it came in very slowly, you did get some kind of clarity in order to move forward and make a just decision that would best suit your own needs at that time. However, I think some clarity also came in from an outside party, or kind of just came right in and hit you damn right on the head and said, no, wait. What you're not seeing is the fact that perhaps the assumptions and the illusions that you thought were to be true, they just aren't. And now you're kind of just sitting there waiting for other results to come in. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Death card. Basically, the Eight of Swords, like I said before, perhaps you were jealous of this individual. Or you made some sort of mistake towards them. It's clarified by the Death card. So I'm going to go ahead and read what the Death card is in this particular instance. Like I said, there's two sides to each card. You got that one. Death comes for all, regardless of wealth or social station. And it's the same for the death of parts of our lives that no longer serve a purpose. When the time comes, the reaper must reap. This card says that you've been given a chance to prove yourself and that the outcome will be positive. The alchemist's expression is hopeful and the merchant is blissfully serene. Respond with grace to the inevitability of change. Yeah, so I think what it's basically saying is accept the change. And while it may be a burden, you will not have to juggle these feelings of illusion. You will not have to juggle these feelings of dissatisfaction or confusion that you may have had in the past concerning this. Let's go ahead and read what the Two of Pentacles is for your advice. Two sides. You got that one? Okay, it says, people above you in hierarchy may be unaware of your abilities. This is an auspicious time to audition, apply, or otherwise bring yourself to the attention of people who are in a position to advance your career. Let your light shine. So I would definitely say that you're coming to a completion here of carrying whatever burden you may have picked up along the way with this situation, people, places, things, work, job, family, career, you name it, however it fits into your life. You are ready to put it down and create something new that is going to let your light shine, basically. you know, bring you that emotional fulfillment that maybe these other people or other situations were not able to bring you. You're putting down the burden, so this is completion. It's a 10 of Wands. Usually it means that you're carrying a burden, a very heavy burden. Let me go ahead and read what it means in the book, just so you have a better understanding. This card is a sure sign that you have taken on too much and that it is wearing you down. Like the laborer, you may feel like you have no choice in the matter. You are indispensable and must perceive no matter the personal cost. Serious burnout will take much longer to recover from than just taking a break. Delegate some of your tasks and entrust some of your burden to others, or risk losing it all. And we also have the 8 of Cups, or 8 of Wands, sorry. This is a sign of something incoming, often a message or some information that will assist you in your endeavor. If you're waiting for news, you won't have to wait much longer. The card can also mean that things are speeding up. A blockage of some sort may have given way, so that events will unfold more quickly now. Don't be caught off guard. So either you're conveying this message or somebody else is bringing it to your attention. Either way, I think that your advice here is to not allow that communication that either you need to give to somebody or that somebody's bringing to you to dim your light and to create more of a burden for you. You're at a completion of this burden. So what they're suggesting to you is to drop it and allow your light to shine. Have strength for yourself first before anybody else. Okay, Aquarius, well, I hope this helps. If it does, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, and I hope you have an awesome first half of November 2019. Peace.